And the last video that we're going to talk about is the calculators. So let's check on this one here. So for as far as calculators go, so if you're close to the Kalinga College Library, um, what you can do is you can go there. They will get you a calculator to check out for the semester. They just ask you to turn it back in nice detail that you got it from. And if the batteries are low, if you can just change the batteries throughout that, that's kind of what it is. And also for this class, you can also use your phone as a calculator. Most people do that. No matter not, you have a handy calculator here for the Apple. What you do is if you turn it horizontally, what happens? It changes into a scientific calculator. If you never knew that, that's kind of cool. All right, and then others, you would have some kind of feature that changes into a scientific calculator. And then some other calculators here. There's one, two, three that are online. Let me go do it real quick here. The first one is called Mathway. Let's see if it's still functioning well. All right, this is called Mathway. So you punch in, I'm going to just punch in something simple. There it is. And then you go from there. So yours will be as simple, I'm sure. But this kind of allows for you to add stuff together. There's fraction bars over here, exponents, subscripts, square roots, any kind of roots. Anyways, all those different things here. That is called Mathway. The other one is called Desmos. So let's now go to Desmos. It is also a graphing tool. Primarily, it started off as a graphing calculator. So if you need to graph something to see how something looks, this is a perfect. So y equals x to the power of 2. There it is. So again, a graphing calculator. You can move the graph around now. You could change the graph zooming in, zooming out. There it is. And then go back to home. But a good solid, there it is, that little calculator. If you, especially when you graph something here. And then something called Symbolab. Symbolab calculator. All right. Step-by-step calculator. There it is. Tells you can solve equations with it. You can do a lot of stuff here. So you have all these different variation combinations of notations and numbers. So you can do. So if you're looking for a square root of 40, ooh, let's try 48. There it is. And so there it is. I give you the answer, the decimal approximation for it. So all those are the calculators that you can use. And if you have your own, that's perfectly fine as well.